How you doing? My name is Lance and I'm with the National Troops of Truckers program. And I'm going to show you a short little video here, actually two videos. And we're going to talk about you getting into tractor trailer driving or driving dump trucks, other commercial vehicles with a Class A driver's license. I want you to know that while I'm showing this, at any time you want, you can go ahead and text right up here to trucker. Text the word trucker to 41411. You can just use your cell phone and text the word trucker, Trucker, to number 41411. When you do that right away, you're going to get the links to a form you can fill out, and then you'll begin to get information about not only getting your commercial CDL truck driver's license, but also we're going to send you information about heavy equipment operation. We have a 5-week program that really will set you up for a great job for life. So let me show this first video. This is Ernie. He's going to talk about truck driving. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you another video. But in the meantime, pull out your phone and text the word trucker to 41411. So now here's Ernie.
What's your name?
Ernie.
Ernie. So I was asking you if you'd just answer a few questions on video for me about truck driving. So the first thing you said was long hours.
Long, lonely hours.
Yeah. So for someone who likes to be alone, that's great. Or I mean, keep in mind these are.
You don't mind being alone, and you don't mind working out, depending on if you drive a van or a flatbed. Yeah, but if you don't mind being alone, it's great.
Okay. So tell me some of the positive sides, and then tell me some of the things you didn't like a lot. So tell me a few of the positive things.
The positive things is you get to run all 48 states and see different parts of the country. The worst thing is pretty much being alone, unless you don't mind that. But
How long you been driving?
8 years.
Oh, great. If someone right now is making $8 an hour, but they can make $14 or $15 an hour, that's a big difference for them.
Well, yeah. I mean, running the road, it's basically cents per mile, and you can make some money if you do long runs.
A lot of the Class A driving is hourly with overtime.
Road experience and everything else.
Short tractor trailer. Now, what we have found is if we put them in a dump truck, they can get a job tomorrow.
That's right.
So, and they're making $17, $18 an hour driving a dump truck.
Yeah, beer
so, okay. Well, I just wanted just a few words from you about driving, but you're still driving, right?
I'm still driving. I own my own.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long was it between the time you started, that you got your CDL until you owned your own rig?
7 years.
7 years.
I know people that do it in 3.
I decided, forget driving for somebody else. I'm just going to drive for myself.
Gotcha.
Rig.
Cool. Well, appreciate the comments. Thanks.
No problem.
So that's Ernie, and he had his particular take on it. I'll tell you that you don't have to wait that many years to get your own truck. There's leasing companies that are ready to lease you a truck and help you get some runs, so whether you decide to be local or over the road. Let's listen to Don now. He's got an interesting, Don has an interesting take on it himself, and you'll hear them that a lot of them like being alone when they drive.
What's your name, brother?
Donald.
Donald. And so you drive a truck because you just came up here. We were sitting here, and you're like, I can't offload until midnight. So you're just hanging out here. So it's 5:30, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how long you been driving a truck?
10 years.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you're doing 10 years later. You must like it. It's okay.
I love it.
You love it.
I love it.
See, that's what we like to hear. You love it.
Yeah.
All righty. So how'd you get started doing it? I mean, you just woke up one day and decided I'm going to drive a truck, or?
No, you know what happened? When I was little, I had the Tonka toys, the Tonka trucks, and I used to practice backing between chairs and stuff with the Tonkas. And so I got into gardening, right? So I did gardening for 18 years, and so I was working for the junior college in D.C. And so they had to downsize, so they offered me a little bit of money to retire, to come out, right? So I did that.
Now, so this is one of the things that we really want to know for our soldiers and Marines and all of them who want to drive a truck. So tell me some of the good stuff about truck driving, and then we'll get to some of the stuff that you would wish was different. So what's some of the good stuff?
Oh, just traveling. Going from city to city, state to state, just seeing, because I was raised in Washington, D.C., right? And I had never been anywhere but from D.C. to North Carolina and maybe New York. And then I got into truck driving, man. Now I done been from here to California, Texas. I done seen the Grand Canyon. I done seen the Blue Ridge. I done seen the Mississippi River. I done been up to Minnesota and seeing all the Great Lakes. I mean, just seeing all these wonders, God's creations.
Right,
Put it
right.
to you like that. And I'm not big on cities. I just love the natural landscape.
Right, right. Now you drive by yourself or with somebody?
Yeah, I'm a solo driver.
Okay. Do you like driving by yourself more than with somebody?
Yes, because I'm selfish. I want my truck for myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Because they try to get me to train, but I'm very particular. I love a nice, clean, neat truck. And I keep it like that, man. I just like to be by myself.
Yeah. Now tell me one or two of the things that might make it a little bit tough for somebody if they're not used to it. What?
And so he goes on, and you can find those videos when you look around CDL driving troops truckers. Um, Now, I'll tell you, there's a shortage of drivers. For those of you that are at Camp Lejeune, you Marines, I'll tell you it's a great job to get you on your feet cash wise. You can drive for several years and then have the money to get yourself a house and do some things. You won't end up at Walmart or Lowe's or somewhere where it's not a problem that you're making $8 or $10, but you're better off making 15, 18, $20 an hour. And like I said, a lot of the Marines, you guys like being by yourself now. You like operating that way. Truck driving is a great way to do it. There's local jobs. There's over-the-road jobs. There's the commercial driving of dump trucks. And like I said, if you get your heavy equipment licenses, your certifications, which takes 5 weeks, and then you take 4 weeks to get your CDL, you'll really be set. So go ahead and text trucker to 41411. And right away on your cell phone, you're going to get the link, and you can go through there. And we'll also be able to send you more information about the heavy equipment as well. So go ahead and send that text or visit the website, troopstotruckers.com, and you'll get that information there as well. So I'm glad you took the few minutes, and thank you for serving your country. Take care.